I'm Anne.
And I'm Dave.
And welcome to
Wake Up with Anne and Dave.
Well, that's what we used to say, but now we've decided to change our channel name. So, our new channel is going to be Stop
I want to get off.
with Anne and Dave. Stop!
Me want to get off. Welcome, guys.
So what does that mean, stop, I want to get off? So at this point, we've decided to start going in a more minimalistic type avenue, haven't we? And we've got plenty of reasons for that, and we thought we'd tell you in this video what we're thinking of doing, but nothing's set in stone, so we're just going to sort of follow our hearts and follow our path and see where it leads us.
So if you're like us and you're starting to get on in years and you've found that you've been pretty well working, sleeping, like most of us, and you kind of get to the age where you go like, heck man, I kind of want the merry-go-round to stop so I can get off. Hence why we've come up with the name. Now, like Anne was saying, there's been a few things that have changed over the short period of time and has basically dragged us into having to really do something, whereas we've been very much on just plodding along and waiting for that magical time so we can quit.
So we've decided to rethink our lives. And one of the main reasons for rethinking our lives was, firstly, there are a few reasons, but the main reason was Dave's health. And I'd like Dave to explain to you a little bit about what he's going through at this point in time. And then we'll move on to the other reasons why we think this is going to be a really great idea and would love you guys to come along.
Yeah, okay, so as you know, we've been on the health trail for quite a long time, and we eat healthily, we look after ourselves, but the problem you've got to worry about is things that you've done in your past. Now, when I was a young guy, there was no such thing about bends the knees and look after the back and everything, and I've actually knackered my back a very long time ago. And it has recently come to the head where I have a bulging disc that's between my L3 and L4, if you all guys know all that stuff. And what it is now that's pushing against the nerves that control my legs. And there's my two main calves, the big muscle on the inside, don't work. They don't do anything. They don't hold me up. I can't stand up. And I've got to use all my other muscles, and I even crunch my toes to stay upright. And the further I walk, the worse I get. So it's come to the point now that they've realised that it's because of the line of work that I do, and they've basically told me that I've either got to get used to being like this, or end up in a wheelchair maybe if it gets worse, who knows. So it's made me stop and think, and for us to actually look at, we don't want to keep doing this, we need to change. I need to change, I need more time for myself. I need to stop doing what I do and working such long hours and many days. So this journey, as Anne was saying, is that we're going to progress down a different avenue, and we thought it'd be a great idea to bring you guys along.
The other reason is my age, because as maybe some of you know from my other channel, this is going to be my 60th year. So I've been working for over 40 years, and I'm getting to the sort of time in my life where people start thinking about retirement, and I'd really love to retire from the 9 to 5. Because if we really look at it, we've been working jobs all our lives, we've done all the right thing, but it hasn't really got us anywhere. We're not well off, we don't own a lot of things, we have debts, and you're just on that merry-go-round and it gets you absolutely nowhere. So yes, I want to retire, and I want to do all those things where you said, one day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to do that. Oh, and yeah, we can do this.
And I'm gonna.
And you know what? You never tend to get around to it. So when are you going to do it? And we're going to do it pretty much now.
Now.
We've had enough. Okay, so the other thing that's heading in that direction is the debt. So we've got like a nice, beautiful home, but it's a debt over our heads. And if we don't retire, we've got to work till we practically drop down dead to maybe get a little dent on it. So we're never ever going to pay off those debts. And you create debts by working and by accumulating stuff. So what you're basically doing is you're paying 30 years to buy a house to protect your stuff. So we're over the stuff and we're more into freedom and to adventure, and that's what we want to do.
Yeah, because what Anne's saying about her age and everything, I've also got to look at myself. Now, the simple thing is, at this point in time, if either one of us loses our job, we lose our house. So I have to try and look at a point of view that I would like Anne to retire. I think she's done enough. She's done everything she should have done. And I've got to look at the fact is that all that happens if this issue goes worse and I lose the use of my legs, I'm unemployed. So then we lose the house. So we've got to look at other ways of living, how to survive, what to do. So this whole journey is right from the start. This has only recently happened. The leg issue has progressively gotten worse over the last 4 or 5 months. It doesn't seem to going to be getting any worse. I'm trying to other avenues to get fixed. So we've decided that's it. We're done. We're going to come up with a new way of living. Minimalism is one of them. Because, like we said, if something happens right now, it'd take us a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks to actually get all that junk that you accumulate. I shouldn't use the word junk, but it is junk. It's not stuff that you can leave in a cupboard or on a shelf that you don't touch. It'll take us a week and a half to pack all of our stuff up here to move where and then to do what with it. So we decided that minimalism is the best way to go. If something happens or we choose to go wherever we want to go, we can just pack up our bags and we're out of here.
And the other thing is too, like, although Dave's had some physical challenges in his past, it's all about stress. And we've been taught to go out, get a job, get an education, pay your bills, buy this stuff. And we're going to do another video on consumerism. We might even do a mukbang on that. So we won't. We're starting off step 1 as decluttering. So what we're basically going to do is go through our house and get rid of the stuff that has no sentimental value to us, has no function, is just sitting there gathering dust. So we want to break into it slowly so it's not too much of a stress on us, because we do love a lot of our things. We're not the type of people that go out and buy a lot of stuff.
Just
really.
to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. We don't do that.
We don't do that, but because of our age, we have accumulated quite a lot of stuff. I've been through a couple of marriages, Dave's been through some marriages, and we've had children and all that sort of stuff, so we've got memorabilia of the children, we've got photo albums, we've got all that type of stuff. So as you come on the journey with us, we have to go through that type of stuff and see what's important and what isn't important. And we're looking at other ways of being, aren't we? What type of things would you say? Like,
we're trying to do more simplistic life. We don't want to do the busy Monday to Friday type work. We're more interested on, I don't know, maybe doing some form of online business, maybe some form of travel business. I've still got my music, that's probably my biggest painful part, is I've got to cut back on some. Like, I have 6 bass guitars. I have 6 guitars. I have a lot of musical gear, and to cut back, I've got to get rid of a lot of it. So that one there is going to be quite painful. So there's different avenues. We haven't quite worked out exactly where we want to go at this point. We just know that we have to do it. We just got to change.
We know we want to get on the path, and we know we want to head in a completely different direction. We want to get off the treadmill, get out of the system, and live life the way we want to live life. You know, enjoy life, show you guys some wonderful countries, and show your lives how you can live healthy and free at our age, you know, in the latter years of your life, and not be sitting at home in front of the box with all your medications around you because you're not well, because you've worked so hard all your life. So we are thinking of maybe living in other countries. And once we declutter and we don't have a lot of stuff, we can do that. We have no ties, as in we don't have our children with us anymore. And once we get rid of the debts and all the things that society tells you have to have, we'll be free. And that's basically what we want.
It's what we've always wanted, is just to be free and enjoy life.
So if we sort of won the lotto or something like that, what that means to us is not things, it means freedom. So if you want to be free, if you want to change your life, then please subscribe to our channel. Come on the journey with us. I'm sure you won't regret it. And we'd like you to sort of look at your own lives and see.
Hopefully we can maybe inspire you.
Yeah, is it really what you want? Do you really want to still go to that job till retirement time? Do you really want to have the slog of day-to-day life. Being in, what's that film? Being in Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
day
Day,
after
yes.
day after day.
It is very difficult. The older you get, I mean, there's lots of stuff you can see about young kids. They pack up and they go all overseas and da da da. That's all great because mummy and daddy's already got their stuff sitting at home and they can just go and do what they want. We're talking about two well-established people getting older in years, and we have a full household of gear. We have a home, we have cars, we've got all the stuff, all the trappings of life, and we are now looking at throwing that all aside at our age and looking at a more free, minimalistic, enjoy life. I mean, how many times we've sat down and thought about where we want to go in life. We want to go here, we want to travel there. All we seem to do is go to bed, get up, go to work, go to bed, get up, go to work, and that's all we seem to do, and it's just that treadmill of continually going around and around circles. So it is now my health issue has really kind of kicked it in. It is time now, no more waiting, we're out of here.
Yeah. So you can wait forever, or you can get off your butt and get it done.
Yep. Don't forget, guys, comment below, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to ding the bell for notifications when our next video is on.
So remember, guys, that you're never too old
For change.
Bye.
We want you just to slow down a little bit. Just take life a little easier. We don't mean stop, but need to slow down just a tad.